a view from this side because
Hey there, welcome to a week of crochet. I am sitting in my office. It's actually my husband's office too, but I have a little corner, and I am just sitting here thinking about what I want to accomplish today and just thinking about how happy I am that I am doing a week of crochet and that I enjoyed Vlogmas, but I'm kind of glad it's over, and I'm just going to enjoy doing crochet projects this week and being in touch with you guys. I'm sitting here in this office, and don't be fooled by my sweater. It is not cold here. It is a balmy 80 degrees outside right now, and it is 6 o'clock at night, and it is unseasonably warm. So I have my air on 70, I have my sweater on, I have my winter scene playing on the screen, and I'm just gonna pretend I'm having a cozy wintry afternoon and not, I could literally go to the beach if I want to. So I have a poll question for you guys. So wherever you are in the world, would you like to have 80 degrees outside right now? Or if you live in a cold place, or are you happy that right now it is cold outside wherever you live and that you would not want it to be warm in almost January? So that's a poll question for you. And I'm asking you that because I swear everyone I've talked to about moving to Maine is like, oh my gosh, how are you gonna deal with the winters? It's gonna be so cold. You're gonna miss Florida. So I'm just curious from people who are out there who are living in a cold climate or even a 4 seasons climate, if you enjoy the cold weather and enjoy the seasons, or would you be happy being able to go to the beach any day that you want and literally sweating every time you walk outside? If you are brand new here and you have never seen me on YouTube before, I am a retired teacher gone passion crafter crocheter, and I crochet for my hobby, for my side business, and for my YouTube channel. I love going to markets. That's probably my favorite thing. And I'm attempting to sell my plushies on Etsy. So I want to talk to you guys about that. But my business is called Crochet by Tasha. I do have an Etsy shop. So I have not had success with my Etsy shop since I stopped teaching. When I was teaching, all my families in my classroom, my students, they all knew about my Etsy shop, and so I was constantly getting orders. But once I stopped teaching, then I just stopped getting orders. I sold 51 things on Etsy, and that is in about 9-month time period. For example, I posted probably 25 items in the month of November and December, and I didn't sell a single plushie. I did sell a couple sets of safety eyes, but no plushies. And the plushies that I have out there are reindeer and loveys and things I thought people were gonna want to purchase. So I must be doing something wrong. I mean, I think my plushies are really cute. My customers have all been happy with my products. I have good reviews. So I'm trying to figure it out. I was researching today about Etsy ads, and I went ahead and set up Etsy ads just to kind of play around with it and just see like what would happen. And I'm a little confused by it. It says like $1 a day minimum, and I think it says $25 a day maximum. And I'm curious to know, what does that mean? Is that $1 a day per item? That's a lot of money. So let's say, for example, it was $25 a day maximum, and I hit that maximum because I have 45 listings that I have the Etsy ads on. So I'm like, maybe I need to minimize it down to like 5 listings. I could literally spend hundreds of dollars on Etsy ads just for someone clicking on it. So I'm just curious to know, if you have Etsy ads, how do you use them? Did it work for you? What does $25 maximum a day mean? Is that a day? I don't know what that means. Markets is where I do the best, but because I canceled all of my markets in preparation for moving, now I have like all this inventory that I would like to sell. I just keep making more plushies because I love it and I really want to sell them, but I want to do it. I did a reindeer roundup video, and if you haven't seen that, I'll try to link it on the screen. That's something I haven't learned how to do yet, how to link a video on the screen. I need to learn how to do that. But I'm gonna be doing a penguin pattern round. The way I do that is I just start making different penguin patterns that I have, And as I'm making the patterns, I'm taking notes on what I like about it. Does it look like the product on the screen? Was I confused at any point in the pattern? Would I make it again? Would I take it to markets? Is it like a one-time make, or is it something that I would make for a market? I want to show you guys a couple of the ones that I made. They're so cute. Oh my gosh. I am going to have the best time making these penguin patterns. And these are ones that I purchased quite a long time ago and just never made. This is the first one that I made last night. It's this little, I call them like penguin stress balls, or like little penguin squish balls. And this pattern is by Julia P-Y-H-A, Paya, I think you say. That's how you. So this is the pattern. Oh my gosh, look at this plushie, you guys. It's like perfectly squeezable, and it has this little bow. I'm gonna get into the pattern in detail in my penguin pattern roundup video, but for now, I just wanted to show you what I'm working on. I absolutely love the little wings. They like flip up. So I made this with Bernat yarn. I wanna make another one today with, or sometime soon, with plush yarn, because I think that's what, or like chenille yarn, I think that's what the pattern it recommends. I think he would turn out better if he was made with chenille yarn, but he's so cute, so adorable. Okay, let's go on to the next penguin pattern. Okay, this is another penguin pattern I made last night. This is by Poms and Posies, and it is Pudge the Penguin. And I just love this guy. I love the way he turned out. I'll try to bring it back a little bit. Look how cute he is. And his arms like flip up. If I was using chenille yarn, it would probably not do that. Or if I used a bigger hook, it probably wouldn't do that. But I think he's so cute. Penguins kind of have their arms sticking out like that. I think he could use a tail, but look how cute he is. Pippa the Penguin. I haven't actually made the scarf or the hat, but this is how he turned out. I think he would be cuter stuffed because he's, I don't know, he's lacking stability. You guys tell me if he looks stuffed. I can't tell. I can't tell if it's stuffed or not. Maybe if I try making one that is stuffed, but he looks kind of wimpy. Okay, the last thing I've been working on is this doll pattern by Crochet Grove. And absolutely love this doll, but I never finished her. Let's turn her the right way. Now her feet are facing forward. I never finished her. I need to add her face, her hair, and maybe I was thinking of making her like a fluffy jacket, like a little fluffy jacket. Look at her boots. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. So I want to add the hair to her and her face, and that's on my list of things that I want to accomplish today. So I want to finish her and maybe make another penguin. Another thing I need to work on is I signed up to pattern test for Jenna for her standing Stegosaurus. I'm really excited about that pattern. I have some great color ideas, and so I really want to get started on that. So lots of projects. It is Friday night, so I'm not gonna get all this done tonight, but I just wanted to kind of set you guys up for what I have going on in the next couple days. Sorry it's a little bit dark, but I wanted to show you guys this yarn skein before I unravel it. This is called Seaside, and it's one of the gumdrop colors, and I think it's so pretty. I'm going to attempt to take some of this apart and make my Stegosaurus, my Crochet by Jenna Stegosaurus with this. I have 2 of these. I'm hoping I can do it. So I'm thinking of making the body. Should I do it variegated where it changes, or do I take the skein apart? I don't think there's enough yarn of any of the colors to like take it apart and make, you know, the Stegosaurus green with like blue feet and maybe like turquoise spikes. I think it's just gonna have to be like how it turns out. So because it's a pattern test and this is just like a fun project for me, I'm just gonna go with it. I'm just gonna start this skein and see what it looks like. And I think it's gonna turn out really cool. So I'll check in with you guys, and I'm sorry about the lighting. I just finished the 4 feet, and I went ahead and had enough in the beginning of the skein to make these 4 feet
I think they look great. I stuffed them. The pattern says to not stuff them all the way, so I just stuffed them a little bit, and I'm going to move on with the pattern. I want to show you kind of what it's looking like, even though the lighting's not that great. I made the belly, attached the 4 legs, and my yarn transitioned into this really pretty blue. I think this is going to be a really cute, creative Stegosaurus. I'm going to continue working on it and then close up the body. Check out this beast of a creature. How funny is that? We'll see how this is going to turn out. Hi, it's the next day. I want to check in with you guys and let you know how it's going with my standing Stegosaurus by Crochet by Jenna. This is a pattern test. So this is what I've done so far. I think I showed you like the different body parts last night. I really like the way it's turning out. I also really like the colorway. I was worried that it would look blocky, and I feel like it looks purposeful and like I actually planned it, which I really didn't. You know, I started with this color, it phased into this color, and then on a different skein, I started here, and then it phased into that, and then the tail, I decided to do green just to kind of tie in with the bottom. I thought that would be like it just goes together. But what a chunky character this guy is. He's like super squishy, and I really like the way he is turning out. I will say the head was quite a struggle to sew on. I'm still learning like how to sew heads on correctly, and I think the ami sticks that I have are not long enough, and so when I put them into his head, the head just pops right back out. So if you have any amigurumi sticks that you have used that you think work really well to keep a head in place while you're sewing it, please recommend them to me in the comments. I would really appreciate that. I'm going to show you what the spikes look like. That's the last part. So I have 4, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I think I made too many spikes. I have 5 of the little green ones, and then I have 4 of the big green ones, and I was only supposed to have 4 of the little green ones, so maybe now I have 9. So I was supposed to have 8, I have 9, that's okay. I can always put an extra spike in, or maybe save it for the next one, but I'm gonna go ahead and add the spikes, and then I'll show you guys what he looks like. Ready to show you guys the Stegosaurus. I fixed the spikes. I did not have the right amount of spikes, and I also didn't realize there are 3 different sizes, small, medium, large. I made 4 small, 4 medium, 2 large. I love the way they turned out. And I'll show you the front. And I'll show you him from the side. He's so cute. He's a big guy. Let's put these 2 side by side, 2 buddies. This is the Triceratops and the Stegosaurus. I can't wait till Jenna comes out with her next dinosaur, because I'm loving this style, the size. I also love the way gumdrop yarn looks with this. These are 2, I basically used 2 skeins of gumdrop yarn in this colorway, and I have some green left over, but looks really amazing. I'm gonna list both these guys on Etsy. The Brontosaurus the Stegosaurus is bigger, but they're pretty similar. They're pretty similar. All right, next I'm going to work on something that's a market make. These are not market, I'll take these to a market, but they're not really a market make. I was thinking through the different patterns that I have that were very popular at all the markets that I've been to. And I was thinking, all right, what am I gonna market prep first? When I go to markets, I always wish I had more inventory. So now's the time to really start prepping and getting all that together. I've got to think about what I want to make. Turtles were my most popular item at all of the markets that I went to. Turtles probably sold out faster than anything. So I think I would like to make some small turtles, and I can use gumdrop yarn, and I also have some other variegated yarn that I could use, and maybe keep like the green bodies. I don't know. I'll take it 1 turtle at a time. The next thing I want to prep are small loaf cats. That's actually the thing I was thinking of doing, are small loaf cats. The Annie Caraway small loaf cat pattern I've never made it before. The big loaf cat takes a while. It's a lot of rounds, but the small one is so cute. I think I want to try out making some of those. I never have enough loaf cats at markets. So that's what I think I'm gonna make. I'm gonna make some loaf cats. I'm gonna go check out my yarn and I'll be back in a minute. Hey there, it's Sunday, December 29th, just getting ready to start on some projects. I know yesterday I said I was gonna work on little cats, which I am gonna do the little cats, but I don't know what it was. I had turtles on the brain. So I went in my room and I just started making turtles. I made 8 little, this is the mushroom color I just showed you. I made 8 little, these little things. I made 8 little fins. I made 8 little fins and 2 little heads, and there you have it. This is by CJ Designs. I'm gonna make 2 in all the color choices that I have, and then if I have time, I'll make more than that. But this is the beginning of my market prep, and this is one of my best sellers. I'm really excited. I usually make this with Bernat blanket yarn, but I'm really enjoying this size. And this yarn is not as bad as I remembered. I've been hearing a lot of negative shade on Premier Parfait, and honestly I was using it and I wasn't having really any issues at all. Even closing the magic circle was great. The next color I started last night was mint. I made 8 little mint feet. Why do I keep saying feet? 8 little fins, turtle fins. And then today in the car I had to run some errands with husband, and in the car, I made these 2 turtle heads and these 8 feet, and I've got to decide what shell color would go well with those. So here are some choices. Now I already made, I think this was the plum color. Is that the plum? Wait. No, that's not plum. This one is orchid. So that one is orchid. So those 2 look really pretty together. Another pretty combination would be cornflower. I could also do a turquoise shell, would be really pretty. I like it when they are pretty contrasting. I'm thinking of going with the plum. I think that would be really nice. Or this one. Maybe this one. That way it's totally different than that one. So I'm gonna finish those 2 turtles, and then like I said, I'm gonna be making some little cats. So yesterday, I started a new safety eye color. I was looking over and by the way, I was looking over my Etsy ads info, and I learned a few things since my last questions that I had for you. It appears that each time somebody clicks on a listing that has an Etsy ad, it's 10 cents or maybe 20 cents. I think it's 10 cents. And I'm up to like $3.20 in total, which is not bad at all. No sales yet, but it does appear that I'm getting more clicks. And the number one item that is getting clicks are my unicorn magic eyes. So I thought, okay, the safety eyes seem to be popular. I'm gonna design a new color. This is, and I think with the lighting, hopefully you can see it. I used a combination of this green paint, which is a color changing paint. And this one is called Mint Green Fresh. And then I also mixed it with this color, which is a super pretty, it's called Copper Flash. And this is also color changing. So I put those 2 together. And then I topped it with some green glitter. And it turned out really nice. I need to go back and touch up just a little bit. My first coat was these 2, then I topped it with the glitter. Then I went back with another layer of the copper. So you can see the glitter through it. I need to go back and add some more details around the edge. If you look at it, you can see some spaces maybe here around the edge where it's not. But look how cool that is. When you turn it, I almost see like blue in there. But I think this is going to be a great color for, well, pretty much anything. But I was specifically thinking of turtles. I made this in every size. And it does come out, because these are custom, they come out different every time. So if I show you these 2, they look similar but different.
So this is the 35, that's the 30. This is 25, really pretty. And this is the, I believe this is the 20. That one has a lot more glitter to it. I love designing these eyes. It's really fun to mix the colors up, and now I need to come up with a really great name. So when I first looked at this, I thought of Swamp. Okay, that's not a very nice name for a safety eye. But look how cool the color. I almost see a little bit of red in there. I need to think of a new color for this. So I'm gonna think about that for a little bit. And here is that the same thing? Yeah. This one looks almost 100% green. I don't see much of, these are hard to hold. I don't see much of the copper in that one. Let's look at this one. I see the copper a little more with that. That was really fun to design that, and as soon as I get those finished, I'll be posting those on Etsy. I'm gonna get started now with my turtles. I'm gonna finish them, and then I'm gonna start working on Loaf Cats. It's a very cloudy day today. I'll show you in a minute. It's a very cloudy day, even though it's not raining, and I'm in here watching Vera. I just ate a bowl of ice cream. My son got me a foot massager for Christmas, so I thought I would plug that in and just try that out for the first time. I thought that was really sweet of him to get that for me. I think it might be the first gift he's ever bought me with his own money. And it's, I have plantar fasciitis on both of my feet. I've had it for like 10 years. I have chronic foot issues. And so this is gonna be really nice to have a foot massager. But anyway, I'm gonna get started, and I'm really looking forward to getting some projects done today. I just got this premiere order in, and I wanna show you a view from this side because I just think it's so pretty and so satisfying. And now I'm going to tell you what the colors are. So this is black espresso. It's hard to tell, but this is like the deepest dark brown. This is toffee. This one is orchid. Love that color. This one is called Sunshine. This is peach. Plum. Love this color. I'm excited to make turtles with that one. This one is mushroom. It's kind of like a kind of beigey gray color. This really pretty blue is called cornflower. This one is mint. Turquoise. This gray is called Seal. This one is called Classic Blue. Kind of reminds me of the rock candy color, except a little more blue. That one was a little more green. So yeah, this is my most recent premiere order, and I was gonna go ahead and put it in the closet, but I wanted to show it to you before then. Hey there, it's the next day, Monday, December 30th. I'm just checking in with you guys, let you know what I'm working on. I don't know if I showed you guys this last night, but I finished these 2 turtles. So now I have 2 with the purple shell and then 2 with the blue shell and green body. And I also finished painting my 2 different safety eyes that I just created. This one is gonna be called Princess. I think it's so pretty. It has purple glitter paint and then purple color changing paint on over that. And it gives you a really great illusion. I took some pictures with my Canon today because I wasn't liking the pictures that my phone was taking. So this isn't gonna be out on Etsy for a little bit, but the second one is up, even though the pictures are not that great. The oxidized copper, which is this one, I think this is my favorite one. This one is out on Etsy, but I took new pictures and they're so much better. I was looking at
the different things that Etsy was recommending for my listings, and one was picture quality. So I use my phone to take pictures, but I guess it's not, doesn't have enough pixels or something. I don't know if you guys have had that issue before. So I'm gonna start working on my pictures and see if that helps. Then I started to make cats. I made 2 different cats. I'm making the Annie Caraway art mini cat, like the mini loaf cat, and I used this tweed yarn, which I usually use for chickens, but I thought it would make a really cute cat. And then I gave him some gold eyes. And then I thought, I wonder what this cat pattern would look like with chenille yarn. And this is how it looks. And these are the princess eyes that I just made. So I love the way he turned out, super cute. So this is the difference. This is chenille yarn, this is blanket yarn in the Annie Caraway. And I actually used a 4.5 millimeter hook for both. If I, move forward with these little cats, definitely probably just gonna focus on this size, because I don't think I could charge more than like $8 for this little guy. And so like you're doing the same number of stitches, you might as well charge, I would probably charge maybe $12 for this one. And then I think that would be a better bang for my buck. Okay, let's get into the yarn haul. I'm excited to show this to you guys. Okay, so I don't remember how I found out about this girl, but her name is Kayla's Crafts, and it's called Knotty Ball yarn. And I must have gotten an ad for it on Instagram, but I'm always looking for new types of yarn. So far, I love the colors. It comes, and so what she does is she gives you a color card with your order. The individual skeins do not have a name on them, so you have to look at this to remember what the colors are, which is fine. I actually kind of like that because I'm constantly losing these little sleeves. Each of these skeins is $4.99 on her website. I don't remember if I had to pay shipping. I don't remember that part. They're the same size as the Parfait Chunky. They're 100 grams. So this is the same amount of yarn, but this is either tightly wound or it's thinner. So this is supposedly, Parfait Chunky is supposedly a size 6 yarn, and the Knotty Ball yarn is a size 5 yarn. I usually use a 4.5 millimeter hook or a 4 millimeter hook with Parfait. So I feel like this is gonna be a very similar yarn. So far, just feeling it, it feels more like a blanket yarn than a chenille yarn, but it feels very, very soft. So let me show you some of the colors. I think it would be easier if I showed you like the other direction. Hold on. Excuse the mess of the floor with the yarn everywhere, but I kind of put the yarn skeins near similar colors. Let's get the sheet and see if we can figure out what the colors are. So this gray color is Smoke, and this light blue one is it Ice? I think it might be Ice, because I have 2 blue ones here. I have this really light blue, and then I have this blue. I feel like this is Ice, and maybe, then let's move this over here. That's another blue. That one's Sky. I'm not sure. I'm not sure which is which. I know this one is Cornflower, so I'll put that with the blues. But there's a lot of different blues, so I love all of them. This one looks like Ocean. I think this might be Ocean. This is the green. The green is a little easier to figure out. This is called Grass. And then I'm kind of sad that I only got one of the darker green, because look how pretty it is. It's called Kale. I love it. Like, I'm definitely gonna order more of that one, but I do like this one. And then this color is called Cinnamon. I can't tell if that is Cinnamon or Naked. I think it might be Naked. I'm not sure. This is a very light green color. This looks like Key Lime. And let's move over here to the purples and the pinks. I think these are so pretty. This really, really bright one looks like Turnip. And then this more medium purple looks like it might be lilac. Then this lighter pink one looks like it might be, that's not peach. This one's peach. It would also help if I looked at my order form, but that's okay. I think this is strawberry, and I think that this one might be lavender. It's really hard to tell, but look how vibrant they are. They are all so pretty. All right, this one is my favorite color name, raspberry. Look at that, so pretty. And then this one is banana. I must have thought I was gonna make a lot of things with that color because I bought 3. And then this one is lemon. Look how vibrant that yellow is. So those are all of the ones that I got, and I'm super excited about it. I'm gonna be making lots of different things. And additionally, I also got in the mail the last part of my Parfait Chunky order, which is red. Is it just called red? It's called Cardinal, and my favorite chocolate, my favorite brown color, chocolate. So I think I need to not be ordering yarn for a little while, or Mr. Ferguson is gonna be getting upset. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all this yarn put away and decide what I'm gonna work on tonight. On another note, I found out that a market that so I had canceled all my markets. And I found out that a market in a town nearby, which is one I really wanted to go to because it's a Friday market, it's like a simpler market. It's 9 to 4, I believe, but it's kind of like not stressful. It's a one-day market. They told me that I had a spot. So it's January 3rd and January 10th, I believe. I'm gonna go. I told them I would go. So I'm excited. I now need to really look at my stuff because I wasn't planning on going to any markets. I think I'm gonna continue making turtles tonight because that's always a good seller. And this is definitely a beach town that I'm going to. So I'm gonna get started on my turtles. I have all these great colors now that I can use to make turtles. I'm excited. It's the next day and it is New Year's Eve. So I wanted to come on here and just kind of let you guys know what I worked on last night. I know I said I was gonna do turtles, but I didn't. Instead, I decided to make something a little more market friendly, and I made chicks with hats. I'll link the pattern down below, but I made 2 strawberry ones, which I think turned out really cute. And then I also made one with a purple hat, and I just think they're adorable. I wanna make a bunch more. I thought it would be cute to make a bunch of chicks with different fruit hats. The other thing I worked on was making a chenille version of this penguin squish ball. I like this size, but I wanted to see what it looked like with chenille yarn, and I tried out that new yarn, the Knotty Ball yarn, and this is what it looks like. So if I had to compare Knotty Ball yarn to another type of yarn, I would say it is the closest to Posh yarn. Maybe a little thicker than Posh yarn, but works up really nicely. It slides on your hook. It's just a really nice yarn. So please consider supporting Kayla's Crafts. Maybe get a couple skeins and see how you like it. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video vlog here because it's getting kind of long, and I want to start a new video maybe today or tomorrow, 3-day market prep plus my Friday morning market. So that's going to be the next video, so look out for that. I wish you guys a happy new year. If you have subscribed to my channel this year, I appreciate it. I am brand new on this journey, and I'm just super excited to see what 2025 is going to bring, and I hope that you guys have a blessed year. Bye.